Come on. Hey guys, Rich Ferguson here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do the magical one-handed knot you could do with ties, ropes, silks, strings, whatever. All right guys, here's the explanation. This is a classic move and bluff used in magic. You're going to hold a rope, a string, a necktie across your hands, but you're going to make sure it loops through your ring finger and pinky like this. Because what you're going to do is use your pinky and ring finger to pinch it so you can manipulate and roll your hand without losing control over the object. I'm using a short rope right here, which allows you to do two different things. What you're going to do is make it somewhat equal, but if anything, favor the length on the back side to be a little bit longer. Here's why. You're going to pinch with these two fingers, your ring finger and pinky. You're going to roll your hand forward, and your first finger and middle fingers right here, like scissors, are going to reach down and pinch the back rope. So you're going to roll forward, keeping this back rope toward yourself. Don't let it roll forward. You see, don't let this go this way, keep it that way. Roll, pinch the back rope with your first two fingers, and then let everything go except for your first finger and middle finger. You give it a nice firm shake, and what you'll have is this knot that's right here. Now what's really cool about using a short rope is you can have an instant knot placed into the rope. Watch this, let me undo it. I'll do it again. Again, favor the length of the rope in the back being just a little bit longer. Reach forward, grab that, and shake, and you have an instant knot in that rope because I pulled a little extra length through, allowing it to fall out. Otherwise, it would have been like this at the end with a little bit of rope still in there. So play with that, and with the length you'll see how you can make a knot appear on a rope, or you could have an instant knot be in a rope as a noose or a loop. Let me show you with the necktie what it looks like. All right guys, just like before, you want to have what's hanging over the back of your hand be a little bit longer. In this case, I like the front of the tie to hang in the front because when you reach underneath and pinch and grab the back, you're grabbing a smaller width of material versus a fatter width, so it makes it easier to pull that through. So you're going to do the same thing as before, pinch with your ring finger and pinky, pinch right here so you don't lose control of the material. See, if you had it just like this and rotated your hand, nothing would happen. So you need that in there, let it run through here, roll over, use your first two fingers right here to pinch that back material, let everything fall except for where you're holding with your first two fingers right here, and just violently shake and snap. It only takes one big snap, and what you have is a knot right here in the material, somewhat centered now because you had that back material be longer than the front material. Pull that loop up, stick it on your head, and then re-pull it through the back right here to tighten it back up, and you'll impress your friends with that instant magical tie of a tie. Now, of course, this isn't an accurate tie for a necktie, but it will bluff people and it will just look impressive if you're traveling with friends and just want to do this as a gag. All right, guys, thank you so much for checking out your daily trick tutorial. Don't forget that on Saturdays, we release our full-length public prank, so be sure to turn on your notifications. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe right now so you never miss an upload. And thank you guys so much for the love, support, and for liking and sharing my videos. And for those who just happen to be coming across this and see the thumbnail and are thinking, how do you actually tie a tie? Let me just show you real quick. This is my favorite. Put the tie around your collar with the stitching underneath. So this is the finished part of the tie. Pull the long part down to where you only have this back small piece of tie hanging across your chest like so, because all of the material is going to be taken up with the large piece right here. I like to go around a few times, so go around the front, all the way around the back, And right here is where people make their biggest mistake. They finish off their tie, but what you should do is go around this small piece, all of it, the whole thing, pull it back out. So this extra piece right here is gonna make for the nice, fat, perfectly symmetrical triangle at the top when you're done. Then go back around the front with the big piece of material, all the way through, up the back, around all of it. Then what you're gonna do is take the big piece of the tie and stick it through only the very front opening right here. Just tuck it through, pull it down, and then what you have is this nice big triangle right here that you'll suck up and tighten up, and it'll be just absolutely beautiful. Now that's how you make the simplest and best looking tie for your tie. Now if you really hate tying ties, just pull out the small piece until you get toward the end, pull it up and over your head, and go ahead and keep it in your closet just like that. Put it over your head, and all you have to do is pull the small piece from the back and it instantly goes back on.
Subscribe to Rich Ferguson, or else.